In New Jersey, Governor-elect Phil Murphy, a Democrat, saw his election as a direct rebuke of President Donald Trump.
Tonight, New Jersey sent an unmistakable message to the entire nation. We are better than this.
In Virginia, Democrat Ralph Northam defeated Republican Ed Gillespie in a campaign that often focused on Trump and his policies, especially on immigration. Northam says Virginians were sending a message.
The divisiveness, the hatred, the bigotry, the politics that is tearing this country apart that's not the United States of America that people love. It's certainly not the Commonwealth of Virginia that they love.
Democratic enthusiasm and a focus on Trump were on display in both states, says analyst Steve Peoples.
We've heard for months and months about all this energy on the left. It just hadn't materialized until tonight. Big night for Democrats, and really it was a repudiation of sorts of the Trump nationalist message.
During his trip to Asia, President Trump tweeted that Gillespie lost in Virginia because he did not embrace Trump closely enough during the campaign. Exit polls from both states found Trump was a motivating factor for many Democratic voters, and that could spell trouble for Republicans in next year's midterm congressional elections, says expert Richard Harris.
Well, I think the danger signs are that it looks like Democratic voters are energized and it's easy to mobilize them. And turnout is, particularly in swing states, is going to favor Democrats.
The Democratic wins in Virginia and New Jersey are likely to put greater pressure on congressional Republicans to pass tax reform, so they have something to show voters next year, says Harris.
The pressure on them was probably about a 9.5 on a 10-point scale, and now it's probably 9.9. So it was high already, and it's just going to get more intense.
The election results dominated the one-year anniversary of Donald Trump's election. Tuesday's Democratic victories could signal a shift in the political fortunes of a president whose public approval rating has remained near or below 40% for much of his presidency, a historic low for a new president. Jim Malone, VOA News, Washington.